Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Virgil with Team S2N. I'm here to show you guys the long overdue combo video with the Angel Feathers of the most recent deck profile that I've done. I just want to let you guys know again, I played this at a locals, won first place, lost one round, and it was one match, which was against Kagero. Of course, the tournament was best of one, so take that into your calculations of how this deck will be working out. Biggest thing is what I've noticed about this deck, again, there's endless combos in this deck. So I couldn't, within this video, unless I wanted to make this video almost an hour long, give you every combo that I saw during this tournament. But I will show you guys a couple things of this just by a typical free play. Let's put it that way. I'm going to show you guys a typical free play, draw 5 cards, play a turn out, speed it up a little bit, push it up to the grade 3 turn, and then just show you the potential combos just with the regular damage. As you can see, I am currently shuffling the deck. Nothing on the play mat. You guys are going to see everything come out of this deck straight from the top. You'll see the endless possibilities of what this deck can do, and I'll show you a couple combos of what exactly the deck will give me, and we go from there. Okay, is that everybody? Hopefully everybody's good with that. Hopefully I have no issues with that. If there is anything you guys really want me to break it down to, I can break it down to exactly which cards are part of the combo, what makes the cards actually tick, and we'll go from there. Overdue, let's start with it. So of course you guys can see I put the deck on the typical 5 hand. So we'll look at the first 5 cards in my hand. So you see there, I do not have Prim in my hand, but I definitely have a good 1-2 start. So the way I play the deck is, me personally, I always would put triggers back. I'm pretty sure everybody does that. But I always keep a grade 1 and a grade 2 and then try my chances. So of course I know for a fact that I'll have more combos with Black Dream and Black Bomber. So those are the 2 grade 1 and 2s out of the 2 that of the 5 cards that I have to choose. I'm definitely going to keep Kind Care and Black Carve as my grade 1 and grade 2 that I'm right into. These 2, these 3, I'm going to keep the grade 3 just in case if I run into a situation so that I don't have to go into a GSS factor. These 2, I'm going to put it back into the deck, hoping to get Prim, I'm sorry. So we'll go into the deck, shuffle it up again, see what we get out of that. Alright, give it a nice good shuffle cut. Put this bad boy back in the deck. Alright, so let's see our new 2 cards. Boom, boom, a P-Shield and Antibody Pegasus. Really good actual start. I'm not really stressed about it because I'm not at grade 3 yet. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so of course we're going to go into our draw phase. There's our grade 1 setup. So of course, with combo factors, I'm probably going to keep Kind Care and ride Black Talent, Back Talent. I'm just going to cause my Forerunner to come to the front, to the back AO. Again, this is my hand. And then of course Speed Rush, I'm probably going to end up taking 1 or 2 damage. We'll go with 1 for the time being, which ends up being a Prim itself. Go into my next turn, draw my card, go into my grade 2, Black Carve, do my drive check, Black Bomber. Alright. Alright, here we go. Go into my next phase. Took a damage. We'll go with 2 damage. Took my 2 damage. Boom, Black Talent, P-Shield. Just in case if they push for a rush, definitely I would have procced the P-Shield. But at this moment, for this combo purposes, I will not proc the P-Shield yet. Alright, so again, draw. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to end up riding into Black DeVoe. It won't hurt a lot of the combos, really, in my personal opinion, just because of the strides. So with further ado, let's proc out the stride. So I would of course stride with Eden. I would actually discard let's see, Kind Care, and we'll go with Antibody Pegasus. Yeah, that would be my 2 for right now. Boom. Got my 4 cards in hand. Alright, so I'm currently in the stride phase. I would proc her skill, do the rescue one, the flip, and whatever. So Soul Blast 1. Once returned, flip a copy. Alright, so I'm pretty much rescuing 1. So I would rescue Prim out of the damage phase. Proc this skill. There's Black DeVoe. Alright, so here goes. So with what I got in hand and what I got on field, this is how I would actually play this turn. So I would of course play my Black Dream, proc Black Dream skill. So I would definitely counterblast Black DeVoe because it's not really something that I'm really stressed about pulling out. I would actually put in Soul Blast 1, and there you go. Black Bomber's in there, and we already got Black Bomber on skill with skill ready. P shield heal trigger still in hand. Then I'll proc my skills. So placed, pulled out, rescue 1. So you'll see the rescue skill. Blah, blah, Black Talent Lila. All right. So then if I wanted to keep the hill trigger, I can. But if anything, just to make sure that I actually can hit my first turn with Black Bomber, I will actually put the hill trigger in the back to put it back into the deck. Or you can, if you guys want to, you can put the starter into the back section of one of the rear guard sections just to be able to proc skill. This definitely is going to work either way, shape, or form. So with that being said, let's continue our turn. So we would swing with Black Bomber first. Swing at a good well, actually, I would swing with Black Dream. Black Dream would do the 11k, it forces a 5k. We'll swing at Black Bomber. Black Bomber is a 13k, another 5k. We'll do the rescue 1. So we'll rescue 1. Deal 1. We got another Prim here. Then we'll go into Vanguard swing. Alright, Eden skill. So I got 1 face up. I can bring 1 from the damage zone. Boom. Move this to the damage zone face down. And then because of this skill was procced, I can pull it again. If I have the soul. If you don't have the soul, I would actually go into Prim just to bring out Prim onto the field. Just to have that additional attacker. But actually, with that being said, we'll bring out Lila here first instead. Yeah. Retire the Black Dream. Sorry about that. Then, not being able to access her skill, but I could go into the Vanguard, so try to check 3. Stand trigger. Stand +5 to the Black Bomber. Alright. Leaving these into my hand. Alright, Black Bomber added again for another 12. Yeah, for another 12. Proc rescue us again. Which I would actually probably grab Prim. Rescue, deal. Stand trigger again. As you guys can see, stand, give it another +5. This gets an additional +6 because of the rescue factor. I'll swing unless Vanguard has received a trigger. If not, I will keep her facing up. Swing with her again. Do the rescue again, but this time I will rescue the stand trigger. Rescue. Deal. You got Black Bomber placed in. I'll proc stand starter. Bring her out. Put that bad boy on the field. And then go about that route. Proc skill. Counterblast 1. Put it back to the deck. Alright. And again, these guys, this combos are literally happening. Rescue 1, deal 1, rescue, deal. And that's literally the end of the first turn. And I've gotten how many attacks, ladies and gentlemen? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just with the first stride. The first stride, manipulating one time, going that route. Okay, guys? So, of course, that will go back. And this is without a Gabrielle. There would have been an additional, I'll say, another 2 attacks if I had a Prim in hand. If not, with no Prim, you can still maneuver with this deck. You can still make things happen, guys, okay? So don't be worried. Don't be stressed out if you have to ride this. Just because of the strides make a difference. The deck itself is not held back because of the break stride factor. It just allows you to proc a lot more skills and do a lot more things. And that's just my playstyle, me being a YOLO individual. And all those combos could have happened at that moment. You can hold off, stand by, take a chill pill, and not proc as many combos and as many swings as you wanted to, but it's an option. All right, so of course we'll go into the next turn. We'll say they gave us an additional 2 more damage. We got 2 stand triggers. They definitely are probably not happy about that. And we go into our turn. So we go back to standing. Of course, this will be back in the deck actually. So let's change that up a bit. Let me fix that. Take another 2 damage, fixed. All right. All right. We'll deal 2. And again, you guys see me shuffle, and it happens. It still happens. 2 stand triggers. Gave it a 10k, so we'll go into our turn, so we'll draw our card. Now this time I actually have Prim, so I can either ride Prim or use her to stride. Now with the way our hand is looking like, I would probably recommending just using her to stride, just because her break stride. Actually no. So I would ride proc her skill, the rescue skill. Counterblast 1 unit. With our rescue ability, and stride a unit with a rescue skill. So with my hand and my field, I probably would actually keep that face up and put this one, yeah, put this one face down. Now let's see, who do I want to proc? I'll actually proc this one, because my damage doesn't really have any crazy combos within it. If I wanted to do a whole new setup field. Alright, so with that being said, proc no skill, in skill, grab something, put it into the damage zone, grab that. Well, actually, it would be stride skill. Sorry about that. I'm over here getting ahead of myself. So stride skill, put something into the damage zone, grab something, put it back into my hand, which, if I'm correct, making her more awesome, I could choose any card. It could be face down or not. So go in here. Let's grab. We'll grab Black Bomber. Place that. Do the rescue skill. So rescue. Deal. All right. Crit trigger. Give it to my. Actually, you know what? I probably will give it to. Yep. I'll give it to my Vanguard. Give it the crit. Give my grade 1 here a +5. All right. Grab the first no seal, put it into Soul. Grab this, put that in there. Grab Black Dream. Push that to the back. Proc Black Dream skill. Soul Blast 1. The no seal you just put in. Counter Blast 1. The crit trigger. Choose a card from my hand, put it onto the damage zone. Pick a card from the damage zone, bring it onto the field. Place here with the rescue skill. Yep. Move that to the back. She gained the plus 6. So now she's got the plus 6 plus 5, so she's an 18k booster. And then I'm going to counterblast 1. I'll counterblast this one. Proc Gabrielle skill. Boom. Flip her. Gave her the skill. Every time during manage some is swapped, you give it plus 2. Alright, so we'll go into attack phase. So we'll go into this swing first. So we will swing 7 and 18, so 25 right there. That will require a G guard or a 10 and a 5. From there, I'll swing with Vanguard. So we'll go into Vanguard skill. So swing 1, 2 check, stand triggers. Shit. Sorry. Disregard. Right, rescue skill first. Alright, so rescue 1, deal 1, another P shield. Alright, swing with the Vanguard. First check, stand, plus 5. Second check, third check, stand trigger, stand, plus. And I'll put the 5 here to make this line of 21. Well, actually it would be 11 already, 17, 18, 23 line. Her skill will proc off, giving whatever you choose up to 2, plus 2 for her rescue. Then her skill procking off, so rescuing 2, so I would rescue 1 and 2. Place them into the drop zone, deal 2, 1, 2. Go into the skills again, swing with Black Bomber, starter. Black Bomber is a 12k now, with another 18k, so 30k, requiring a decent shield. Rescue again, proc rescue, boom, deal. That ends that right there, swing, and then you go, there you have it, for that second turn stride. Now notice, if you haven't noticed, there's 3 just with the regular shuffle, regular playing the game. I can literally use every single one of these on a defensive turn. I still have 10, 20, 30, 35k shield in my hand alone. So with my 3 damage here and the rescue skill factor of me proccing its skill, I have 3 pretty much a potential, as you can say, G guards without even having the hill trigger factor. So if anything were to happen, proc her skill, put her up front, because she has a rescue ability, and allowing me to pretty much protect myself in the defensive factor. So with all 3 of those, you can proc those skills. Again, like I said, just from seeing that turn, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, want to know a little bit more. And here's another thing I want to establish before I go, is the biggest strides you're really going to ride into is the new Gabrielle, the old Gabrielle stride, and Eden. Those are your 2 big ones, and I guarantee you your opponents are not going to really survive between those 2 turns. ATL, I do have an ATL in the stride deck, as you've seen on the deck profile. Again, depending on your damage zone is whether if you're going to really stride into her, but a lot of combos potentially can happen with these 2 Gabrielles. And again, as you've seen on the video, I literally had to ride into Black DeVoe. Black DeVoe still didn't hold me back. I was still able to proc combos still able to make things happen, still able to put pressure on my opponent, and not stressing over anything until I actually got Prim to proc Prim skill. And that is just a simple little taste of this deck and what it can do on a regular playtest, and what I pretty much ran into during the tournament. I didn't really run into the situation of having the Ride Black Devoe. Of course, it would happen while I'm trying to film this video, but again, recommend this deck profile. Give it a try. Test it out your locals. Test it out in the next tournament. And I guarantee you, you will not regret the results out of this deck because of how many combos. Either one, you're going to do really well and you're going to have a headache after it, or two, you're going to do decent and you're going to have a headache. Thank you for watching. This is your boy Virgil again with Team S2N. Like, subscribe, follow our Facebook page, and ask for more deck profiles of any deck that you guys could think of, and we'll give you guys our very. Later. Have a nice day.